I want to dye my hair because my roots are really bad, but like, the light went out in my bathroom like 2 weeks ago and I haven't replaced it. So every time I do something in the bathroom, it's got to be in like complete darkness. My cave is dark today. So here's the deal. I'm going to talk at you while knitting. Let's see. Can I find a better angle? This might not be a better angle. Okay. Hi. Here's the deal. I want to re-dye my hair because I've just been laying in bed all day. That's why I look like this. Although, to be fair, if I had gone out, I maybe would still look like this. My roots, my cave is so dark. I should turn on the light, but the light in my bedroom doesn't look good. Whatever. My roots are garbage. Dude, look at them. What is that? And also it looks super yellow. That is partially because my light is like really yellow. My lamp light is like very yellow because I don't like the big light. I think it's what the fuck was that? I think it's awful. Anyway, I want to go to Olive Young and buy hair dye and fix my hair dye, but I'm, trying to hang out with you, and I've created like a small problem for myself, which is that I have to replace the light in my bathroom. It's been out for a little while, and by a little while I mean like a couple weeks. I've just been living in the dark like a crazy person, and here's the thing. I need a stool because I'm too short to reach it. And I don't have a stool, and I don't want to buy a stool. And Georgia, one of my best friends, was like, you can borrow my stool, but I keep forgetting to get the stool, and so I can't change the light. And I also need to go and I need to get the stool so that I can figure out what light bulb that I need, so that I can buy the light bulb, so that I can replace the light bulb. And it's going to be like a whole day endeavor. So if I want to dye my hair, I probably need to change the light bulb. Either that or I need to commit to dyeing my hair in the dark, which might probably be a mistake. As Jenna Phipps would maybe say, wham, bam, thank you, chicken. I don't know. I'm sewing. What the heck? That's not the fiber art that I do. I'm knitting. I'm working on 2 projects right now. You might be thinking, that's a mighty fine scarf you've got going. It's not a scarf. It's going to be a hat. Or at least I hope it's going to be a hat. And you might be thinking, why is your hat a scarf? That would be an excellent question. My hat is a scarf because I'm trying to knit one of those adorable little cat hats. They look like this. But here's the thing, all the patterns are for crochet, and try as I might, I cannot figure out how to crochet to save my life. I literally can't figure it out. I've tried like 15 times. So I'm trying to knit one, but I can't find a pattern. So I'm doing it patternless. I'm just like knitting and hoping for the best. I did see there's like 2 videos of people doing this. And so I'm trying to do what one of them did. And so you like knit a giant, you knit a scarf-like thing, you wrap it around your head like so, you sew it up the side and the top, and then you sew the triangles where the ears are. That's why my hat looks like a scarf. You maybe don't care. Maybe you do care. Look what I got. A stool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go into the darkness now. See, so this is what my bathroom looks like when I have the light, the closest light on outside. But when I shower, I have to close the door, and then it's like literally pitch black in here.
gonna go to the hardware store. Pray for me. Oh my god, this is probably annoying. Since we're out and about, might as well walk over to Olive Young, see about hair dye. Maybe getting a boba as a sweet little treat for being productive. It's a little cold today. It's like 40 degrees right now, I think. I'm maybe just gonna throw on a sweatshirt and like some jeans. To be real, that's good enough. I'm more nervous than I should be. And it wasn't even scary. I don't know why I was so nervous. He's lovely. He speaks English a little bit, which I knew. Although I was prepared and I could have done that whole interaction in Korean. But he switched to English. I think he likes to practice. He typically does that when, sorry if the cars are so loud, when anyone is like coming in. We're gonna go Olive Young, then we're gonna pop maybe in to get a snack. It's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be either, which is nice. We're gonna try gray. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I've never had gray hair, but I think it could be fun. And then I think it'll tone my hair better than normal beige will, because my hair is very yellow. I'm gonna pop into Gongcha, and I think I'm gonna hang out and drink my drink there, just because I don't want to have to deal with the recycling. Is being awfully noisy. I wonder if that's how they feel about me all the time. Anyway, you might notice that I still have yellow hair. I can't dye it until it's a little later because I have a wet room and I don't like going back in the room when it's wet. It's a sensory ick. It's not my vibe. I don't love it. Peep the skazoos and the chimmy and the shooky in the bed. So I probably will do that at like 9 or 10. It's like 6 right now. I've been back home for like half an hour. I really hope I like it. I'm kind of nervous. I've never had gray hair before. My natural hair is pretty ashy, but it's like brown, it's like ash brown, pretty dark. It's so yellow right now. It's crazy. I can't wait for it to not be that yellow. But my skin is pretty cool, and my natural hair is pretty cool, and like my eyes are pretty cool. So I just feel like gray might be a vibe. One nice thing about semi-permanent is that like even if it's not my favorite, I like change it in a month. It's not a big deal. I for the first time in my life only bought the thing I was intending to buy. I did want to buy one of those little scalp massagery things. But they didn't have any, so I walked out with nothing else. And then I accidentally bought a jumbo Gongcha, and I had to sit there for an hour drinking my Gongcha because it was too big. I maybe won't eat dinner because that fucking Earl Grey milk tea boba was so big. I was gonna bring you to buy some bungeoppang, but I literally couldn't put more food in my stomach. My stomach was full. It was full. I'm gonna knit. Okay.
This is my current little knitting bag that I keep my like yarn in. It's adorable. I bought it last weekend. It has cats all over it, specifically black cats, my favorite kind of cat, although I love all cats. So as you saw, my rectangle that is gonna be a scarf, my rectangle that's not a scarf, it's gonna be a hat. Oh my goodness. And then, oh, I stabbed it. This little test, it's not a test knit in the way that like I'm testing a test knit. That's not what's happening. I'm testing a pattern, and I already really fucked it up. This is the first time I've ever tried to follow a pattern, and it's not going well. But I figured it out, and like now it's going better, but you can tell that I like, these are supposed to be like little eyelets. Eyelet? I don't think that's the word. They're supposed to be like little holes. But it's supposed to be in a line. As you can tell, I fucked that up. It's not a line. But here's the vision. I want to make some collars, like detachable collars for like sweaters. So if I'm like wearing my sweater and then this is half of a collar, you knit two of them and then you sew them together. And it's just like a little collar. And then there's like a bow at the front. You see the vision? I'll pop in a picture of what this is supposed to look like. I have never knit with yarn this small. This is sock yarn. What is it? Like that size. Fingering. It's fingering weight yarn. Which you can use for socks. This one is cotton. It's not as soft as I would love for it to be, but I feel like that's fine. Because collar, it won't even be on my skin, it'll be on my clothes, so who cares, right? Like this before, but I think like, see, once I like kind of got the vibe down, it's getting better. You can like tell it's getting better. So I'm gonna finish this one as my like little test, and then I'm gonna try again. But you can see, like, the top ones, this is what it's supposed to look like. And then this is what it was like at the beginning. So, like, we're getting there. And then, you know, I already showed you my hat. I'm, like, starting to get a little worried that I didn't, like, make it long enough. But then when I put it on my head, I think it's going to be fine. It's, you know, the problem with not using a pattern is that I'm just kind of, like, fucking hoping for the best, I guess. And then, after I do these, I have my mom last year, I think, sent me wool. Specifically wool, enough balls of wool to make a scarf, and then also a hat. So I would love to make those. And I also bought like 5 other collar patterns. But I want to do this one first because I think this one is... I think the one that I'm doing right now that I keep messing up is the easiest of the bunch. That doesn't bode well for me. But what are you going to do? We're like getting somewhere, man. We're like getting there. I've only got probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches left. And then I'm like done. Yeah. Oh my. Ooh, that's... Wait. That's so cool. Oh my god, I literally didn't even notice. They're like little V's. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I literally never noticed. It's because I never knit anything long enough in this yarn. Oh, it's so fun. I think I'm getting sick, which is super not ideal. I just like... The longer I'm awake, the more run down I feel. And it's not late yet. It's not even 9. Obviously, I haven't dyed my hair yet. Like, it's not even 9. And my head kind of hurts. And my nose is, like, getting stuffy. And I don't know. I just feel... in my heart of hearts that I may be getting sick. Some stuff has been going around at work. I'm a teacher, which you probably already knew, especially if you're not new here. Yeah, I teach kindergartner. Well, I teach kids. My youngest students are international age like 3. My oldest kids are like 11 or 12. And you know, they just are little germs. Oh, I'm fading fast. Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting sick. I do not feel great. I just don't want to dye my hair though. It's like an hour long. Oh, I guess I'm not bleaching it this time. So it's like a 35-minute commitment to the dyeing, and then, you know, I gotta shower and clean it. And okay, it's an hour-long commitment, because then I've gotta shower and clean it and blow dry it. I don't have to shower in the dark! We did it! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. That was so cringy. Okay, I'm gonna dye my hair. Okay, there are a couple of things that are important to note about these next few clips. One is the fact that I definitely dye my hair without clothes on. Glug, glug, glug. Looks chunkier. Okay, well, I'll just shake it a little bit more to be safe. See, this is way more, but the old one, it was like in this container, so you had to like shake it like this kind of, and then the container was never like airtight, so it always like spilled. It was kind of obnoxious. I maybe should have gotten 2 of these upon reflection. And then we wait for like 25 minutes. Glazed donut core. I look really red because I use salicylic acid. I still can't decide if it's helping my skin or not. I've only been using it for like 2 weeks, and I use it every like 4 days because I have pretty sensitive skin. But I can't tell if it's helping with my texture or not. And I think I need to use it for like some months before I'll know. I don't love that. I'm letting my hair dry a tiny bit. It looks lighter than I thought it was going to be when it was wet. It also still looks a little warm. Somehow. I don't know. We'll have to see when I blow dry it. I'm letting it towel dry like 15%, and then I'll blow dry it, and then we'll see. Oh! Okay. Cautiously optimistic. My hair, it's significantly less yellow. Still more yellow than I want, but less yellow than it was before, and I will take it. My long triangle, oh my god, what is wrong with me? My rectangle is done. There it is. That's what it looks like before I cast off. I'm going to cast off tonight, and then I'm going to sew tomorrow, because it's 1 a.m., and I'm tired of knitting. But I wanted to finish today, and I'm going to sew it tomorrow, and then it'll be done. All right, friends, we are officially off needle. No more needles. That's all I'm doing today. It's 1 a.m. It's bedtime. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you want to see how my hat finished up, you'll have to subscribe and come back for the next video where I will show you all the completed work. I promise. Yeah. That's all I got for today. Like I said, please subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I plan to start uploading more regularly again. I've just been crazy busy and, you know, doing my thing. Hopefully I get less sick soon. Hopefully you stay healthy. Don't get sick. It's no fun. I'll see y'all around. Bye-bye.